All right. Welcome to another episode of Rubbing Elbows, where on this channel we help you
level up your real estate game.
If you're interested in learning how to crush it in real estate and learn the ins and outs,
let us guide you all the back channels, learning all these strategies and becoming a top producer.
And not only that, but we're going to bring some of the best minds in real estate, some of the most successful, most influential people in real estate to teach you how to get it done. So if you're interested, click that subscribe button and follow us. We're going to be uploading a new episode every week.
Let's do this.
Are we recording? So what do we got this week, Chuck?
This week, we're going to be talking about a few things. One, we're going to be talking about step 3 of finding your first deal in real estate.
That's right. I'm excited. Step 3.
Step 3 is a fun one. We're going to talk about, do you have any favorite things?
I think step 3 is going to be so important in the entire process. May cover a lot. Let's see how it goes. Why don't we just get started and go from there?
Okay, so let's recap step 1, step 2. Step 1, you got to find those 10 addresses and leave 10 notes. Okay. Step 2, who owns these properties? Run title on them. We discussed that in our last episode. Step 3, now that you know who owns them, you got to find them, right? You got to find these people.
Oh, that's exciting. How do we find them?
Okay, so you can obviously go on to Facebook, punch in their last name, see if you have friends in common. If not, you can send them a message directly.
So are you saying like basically stalk them?
Basically. There's something called skip tracing. It's a service. And it's basically a background check on a person. So you punch in skip trace anywhere on Google, you'll see a million different options. But you punch in that person's name, it'll give you their phone number, or their email, whatever is available on them online, offline, where they live, how you can find them, things like that. So you're going to skip trace this person, all 10 people actually. You're going to reach out to them. You're going to text them. You're going to fax them. You can do whatever you need to do to get a hold of them. I mean, send a singing telegram if you need to. Come on, man. You're enough with the drums. Now, when you reach out to them, we're going to give you precise instruction on what to say when you actually reach out. But first things first, you got to find them. You got to know where to look for them. Because if you've got this person living in this crappy house that looks like, zombies live in there, you never know. The person might be an online wizard, a technician, somebody who works from home. He just doesn't leave the house ever. And that person, you can find him online. That person, you can shoot him a text. You can send him a message on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. But that's what skip tracing is. And that's the beauty of having access to Facebook, email, whatever. You can call, introduce yourself, say, hey, I'm interested in possibly buying your house. Is this something you'd be interested in doing? Yes or no? They might be like, no, I'm not interested or they might tell you, I don't know. Yeah, make an offer. You just never know. You can introduce yourself as someone from my team. That's all we do. And just say, in this height of the market, this crazy market, I'd like to make an offer that you're going to want to see. Hopefully you can engage them. You can lure them into speaking with you and potentially seeing an offer. It's no rocket science. Okay, it's no rocket science. You want to buy the house, and they have a house. It's just a matter of getting the logistics, the fundings. That's where me and Leo are going to come in.
And it's also a matter of timing, right? You got to hit somebody at the right time. And that's true in anything that you're doing in sales, right? It's not a matter of how many people you're contacting. It's truly about getting to these people at the right time. And the more attempts that you go through, the better chance you're going to fall on the right person at the right time. So the key is just to, as we said last week, just first of all, get started. Just get out there, get started, get the addresses, start looking up the information, do your research, find out who the person is, and then reach out. Don't hesitate, don't overthink it. Just get out there, reach out, start making as many contacts as possible. Someone will come through.
That's right. It's a numbers game, and you're going to have to reach out to them. And at the end of the day, you're just asking if they'd be interested in selling the house. That's it. And if they say no, say, let me just send you something so you can have it. Let me send you an offer, something that you can, have. Just, have this offer. See, this is an offer that you're getting. You don't have to do anything with it.
If you ever change your mind,
it's there. Now, you want to ask for an email address. You want to ask for like a better phone number. You want to get these details because this is somebody you're going to be circling back with in 24 hours. You might be circling back with them in 7 days. They might call you and tell you, hey, you know what? I'm leaving town. I'll be back next week. I'm interested.
Okay. Add it to your stuff to buy at Target list.
Great.
That deserves a.
That's right. That one deserved it. I just I couldn't reach it in time.
All right. So
That was step 3.
step 3.
That was step 3.
Interesting. So we'd like to know, for those of you who've been following and watching and hopefully been following some of these steps. And again, it's not rocket science. As Chuck said, to his point, this is basically a method that you need to stick to in order to be able to get to a potential interested borrower.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if you're following these steps, we'd like to know what the feedback is. And more importantly, if you let us know the type of feedback you're getting after you do step 3 and you're actually connecting with people, we can give you some tips on how to rebut them, how to handle the objections, and hopefully you're already seeing some success.
Yeah, that's true. As a matter of fact, one day when you get to a place where this is all you do for a living, this is not a side hustle. This is all you do. Like, this is what I do. This is all I do for a living. I have a private investigator that is part of our team. And when we can't locate a seller, we utilize his services. And he goes and finds a seller. If you're in a situation where you just absolutely cannot find this homeowner, if you find yourself in a situation where you cannot find the seller, you've done the skip trace, this person doesn't exist, you can reach out to me. I will find the seller. Okay? I will find the seller. I will go to that seller's home. I'll grab him by the fucking neck. And no, I'm kidding, but I'll find him for you.
All right, so you heard that here first. If you need somebody to go grab someone by the neck, reach out to Chuck.
Happy to do it. By the way, I wanted to remind you to go on to lafixers.com, take a look at whatever inventory we have right now. It's all types of fixers, tear downs. This is for the investors out there, the builders out there. We have all types of viewers that are not just beginners in investing, but also very, very savvy. So,
and guess what? Next week, step 4. What happens when somebody says, yes, I'm ready to move forward? Come back next week and we're going to teach you. Not only do we have an exciting guest, but we're going to teach you how to get the money. We're going to teach you how to buy the deal. We're going to teach you how to close it. All of that in step 4. So make sure to stay tuned for next week's episode. Well, short episode, like it, to the point. We got step 3 out. Let's do a quick recap and then let's wrap it up.
sounds good. All right, peace. See you next week.
Do your recap.
What recap? We just did the recap.
You did?
We did step 1, step 2,
No, I know.
step 3.
Like step 3. What is step 3?
Oh, okay. Step 3. Got it. Okay. Recap of step 3. Recap of step 3 is skip tracing. You can go online, punch in skip tracing, punch in the 10 names of the 10 homes that you found that you've ran title on, and you're going to get a breakdown of these people, where they live, what cell phone numbers are registered to them, all types of information that will be available. Really not to the public. If you pay for a service like skip tracing, they'll get it for you. So that is step 3. That is the recap. You find these people and you reach out.
Yeah, and at bare minimum, just go online, start researching what is skip tracing, and start understanding how it works. At the end of the day, that is how you get to the right person. Awesome content, Chuck. I like it. Next week is going to be exciting, so make sure you stay tuned. And until next time.
Let's
Peace
go.
out.
Peace.